Hey you guys, it's me again, the MetaVerse Explorer. Thanks again for watching. So today we have a short episode. I'm going to talk to you about a few things. The first thing is we talked about the TVL in Solana ecosystem at the moment. I have two tutorials for you. One of them has a special airdrop. So the first tutorial is Riskswap. We're going to have a look at them, and then we're going to have a look at MeanFi. They're in the Solana Ignition hackathon, and they have an airdrop coming. So yay. Okay, after that we're going to have a look at the Solend liquidity pools and the Solend reward token that they're giving you for lending and borrowing. They are a lending and borrowing service. After that, we'll look at the cropper farms, which are starting their fertilizer farms, and you can whitelist right now if you watch this video when it comes out in a couple of hours. We're going to have a look at the Ignition closing, the Solana Ignition hackathon, and look at some of the crowd favorites. MeanFi is one of them. There's a few of them that I want to highlight as well, just because I'm following them. After that, we have a look at the Grom's Grape community incubation, which is going pretty well so far, and we have a look at the Grom's NFT as well. And after that, at the end of the episode, we'll look at the NFT volumes and the upcoming drops in Solana. So as usual, this is MetaVerse Explorer. We're going to be giving you all the Solana alpha that's found in Grape community and in generally the Grape Solana ecosystem. All right, so before we start, just go ahead and do that for me. It takes only a little small click so you can continue to receive some Grape Solana alpha. Let's do it. So let's have a look at the TVL just quickly. Did you guys notice we broke our all-time high? Our previous all-time high was 12.2. We are sitting now at 12.67 or 12.84. That's really good. That's great. We've broken our all-time high. Granted, this is probably from BTC's bull run, but hey, all-time high is all-time high. So now look at this. Did you guys notice Radium is now dominating the market? Radium has overtaken Saber. Saber is kind of underperforming. Their token isn't as well. They're not adding many pools, but Radium just keeps building and building behind the scenes. And as soon as they sort out their drop zone integration with the Solana ecosystem and how the too many bots were running the system, I think we're going to see Radium start to outperform Saber very, very soon. There hasn't been much other movement in the ecosystem according to TVL. Atrix is still going strong even though we have no idea who they are, and also Almond, we have no idea who they are. Larix has shot up a bit to 300 million. That's not so bad. They've implemented some new pools in MSOL. Parrot Protocol still going strong, and I think there's one more, yes, the Solend Protocol, which have increased their TVL because they are now doing some liquidity mining, some lending and borrowing of their token. Jet still going strong, Fabric going strong, no big changes here. All right, let's move on. Alright, first tutorial of the day is Riskswap. Riskswap is a multi-chain DEX designed for controllable risk futures and options trading. So multi-chain, I like the word of that. Let's have a look at their Twitter. They have 2,500 followers, and not too bad for an early project. And they do have a white paper that is 31 pages long. I skimmed it, the more important bits, and it's thorough enough. I'm happy to use this protocol, reading what I read there. Let's go ahead and test the perps. So in the top right hand corner, just click connect there. Make sure you're connected to Phantom, and of course make sure you are in DevNet at the moment. Remember, this is just testing out the protocol. It's not using actual Solana. So to start off with, you'll need some USDC, DevNet USDC, and here on the bottom left you can mint 10,000 RS USDC. Let's go ahead and mint that now, and that should come up into our wallet fairly soon. As you can see, I have 9.81 DevNet Solana. Alright, so on the right hand side, you can trade a long or a short of BTC, and as soon as I get my money, there we go. It's been minted. Awesome. Bloody hell, I love Solana. It's so fast. Alright, so BTC perpetuals. I think BTC is still going to go for a while, so I'm going to long 0.5 BTC here. Okay, and margin required is $3,000. Okay, so let's see if we can do that. Nope, we can't. Good, at least it recognizes that, but we might have to deposit some into our margin account. Let's deposit all of my DevNet. Good. Oh man, that was so fast. So fast. I love it. I love it. Now that we've got some USDC in our margin account, let's go ahead and long and short. I want to go 0.5 as I said before, and I'm going to long this BTC perp right here. Now remember, if you don't know how to long or short what these actually mean, I recommend you don't get involved in this, but at least play around with this DevNet so you can at least learn the environment about it. Okay, I've actually longed this product at the moment, so I'm quite happy. Now let's go ahead and look at the top as well. They have a spot market as well, and I don't know if this is on DevNet or not. Let's go ahead and connect. It is spot. Seems they've got a whole bunch of other markets here. That's incredible. I think this might be on mainnet at the moment. Interesting. And I saw here at the top here, we can look at, they have the Wikipedia, they have a white paper, and they have a DAO coming soon. So hey, it's possible they might airdrop some tokens for some early contributors if you use the protocol. Join their Discord. Cool. We'll move on to the next tutorial. All right, so we're going to talk about MeanFi. So MeanFi actually have a Solana ignition submission, and it's going pretty well. It's one of the crowd favorites. Now let's talk about the airdrop, which is why I'm sure a lot of you guys are here. So MeanDAO partners with Grape Protocol, and this is only 22 hours old. So they talk about the MeanDAO and Grape Protocol and what they're going to be using from the Grape Protocol. So number one, securing the MeanDAO Discord server with Grape access to ensure a healthy community of token holders. Remember, when you have Grape community tokens, you get to verify your wallet, and that way we know exactly who you are. Not your face or anything, but we know that there is one guy behind this one wallet. And we're going to leverage Grape to validate token holders of partner protocols that are eligible for upcoming airdrops of the Mean token, which goes 100% to the community. This is great. I don't know if they have a tokenomics page, but I'm going to try and find it. So let's have a look at some of the airdrops. The gatekeeper for the partner protocol airdrop. We have 2 million Mean tokens allocated for partner protocols that will be distributed as follows. 40,000 Mean tokens to the Grape holders. So if you have a verified Grape wallet and you're probably in the Grape Discord, you are probably eligible for this airdrop. Congratulations. We'll see if we actually do get it. It's going to be 40,000 Mean tokens to a surprise holder and another 400,000, and all these, there's 4 more airdrops to come. So I try to think about who these other airdrops might go to. The first one is a cash emoji, and then a art emoji, a bank emoji, and then a salad emoji. So I don't know if this is kind of a lending and borrowing protocol. This is an NFT protocol. This is a bank, maybe another lending and borrowing protocol, and a salad emoji. I don't know what the salad one might be. I don't think we have any equivalents in Solana ecosystem for salads at the moment. But this is quite interesting. I'm going to leave the link of this Medium article down here for you. Let's have a look at the actual MeanDAO, the MeanFi application. This is the MeanFi website. I'm going to leave it down here below for you. It's a financial equalizer. Grow your money stash with the best prices across DeFi. So what do they actually give you? They give you a liquidity aggregator, and there's a few of them coming actually in Solana at the moment. There's a few. They give you a dollar cost averaging, where you can either buy something at a set time whenever you want, that sort of thing. We'll have a look now. And then money streaming, which is actually very fluid and works really, really well. Let's go ahead and open the application in the top right-hand corner. So in the top right-hand corner, you can go ahead and connect your wallet. I'm using a Ledger at the moment, so you can have a look here on the left-hand side. This is on the accounts tab, and remember, they're trying to be like a bank, so it make you look like you have accounts, exchanges, transfers, that sort of stuff. It makes it really intuitive for people that are not really into DeFi at the moment. Everyone else outside of crypto. On the left, you have your asset balances. You have Solana. You can see I have 0.28 USDC. I have $50. I'm very, very poor. And you can see some of the activity last here. Let's go ahead and exchange. You can transfer some of your native SOL to any other token here, and I think they do an aggregator as well. So let's have a look here. 0.28 SOL, we're going to get $56. That's not bad. That's not bad. So 73 cents to 59 cents. That's not a bad transfer. And then we have a look at transfers. You can do a one-time transfer here to another public address, or you can do, this is the streaming app thing. You can do another time where you can schedule a payment for, put your address in there, and then at this set time, it'll stream the money to them if you want. Deposit, you can deposit from FTX, you can send from an exchange, you can buy with a credit card. I'm not sure if this, Chase Bank, US Bank, nice. I don't know if this sports anywhere outside of Chase at the moment, outside of the US. And also they have some bridge tools for you here, move assets from Ethereum or from Polygon, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that's the deposits and services. They have a payroll, which I think is the money streaming. And then they have custody, which I think you can apply for, which is awesome. They have, if they have these products out already, this is awesome. This is awesome. And then there's a small wallet guide for you. All right, so that's it for now. It's very easy. Go in, have a look at them, maybe make a transaction. Solend Protocol recently finished their pre-retroactive liquidity mining rewards. Let's have a look at the Medium article and see what you got. So there were a total of 10 million SLND tokens in total, and 60% are reserved for the community. And they now have a weighting for the liquidity mining. If you buy or if you lend or borrow SOL, you have a three times weighting. USDC is 3 times weighting, and they give you the calculations down here below. These these are what that currently looks like. This is the distribution of SLND to all the people that were lending and borrowing on the protocol. And this is very decentralized. I am so happy with how this turned out. There is not one single guy who controls like more than 10% of the pool, which is awesome. Now, granted, this is there might be people in here that have multiple wallets and they've been doing this with different accounts on Phantom. That's fine. That's the prerogative. But the way I see this is pretty good. Over a couple of weeks now, we're going to see some of these funds start to consolidate, and I want to see the difference between this chart and the next chart when it comes up. Now let's have a look at the actual protocol. You can see here they have the ×3 rewards for them. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC, Solana. So Solana at the moment, you can supply at 1% and borrow at 3.91%. But you will also be getting 11.7 SLND for every $1,000. Now you can deposit less than $1,000. It doesn't matter. That's just how it's calculated per 1,000. If you have 500, you'll be getting a 6 point whatever. And then at the same time, you can, so if you want to use this lending and borrowing protocol, it's very easy. You just click on the asset you have. You can borrow, you can lend your USDC here, and then click on Solana, and then you can borrow against there. And because I'm not connected, I can't, because I'm connected, I don't have any assets in my vault. I won't be able to borrow anything, but it's very easy. So I think they will be adding some other assets in here, and there might be exposing you to some of the SLND tokens. So go ahead and start earning some of this. If you've got some assets that are unproductive and they're just sitting in your wallet, you might as well use them for something, you know, at least earn something from them. I think you can see the total supply actually shooting up here to 321 million, the same as AIRDROPS at the moment. So people are looking for places to earn yield, and people either trust Solend more than AIRDROPS. AIRDROPS, we don't know who they are. Solend, they're a bit more, they communicate a bit more. So I think people are more inclined to use Solend than AIRDROPS. Let's find out. Let's see how it turns out over the next couple of weeks. Grape Finance has finally released its Fertilizer. This is kind of a yield farming application on Solana at the moment. So they do have some pools. They have a few the apps that you can use at the moment. So they have the swaps, they have pools, and they have the Fertilizer as well. So the Fertilizer is now open. You can whitelist and go in here now. If you see my Twitter, you've probably seen I've tweeted about it. So the whitelist for Grape Finance, there is 50,000 CRP going out, and there's currently its farm duration is 4 days, and there's about 18,000 people in there. Click on that and you can click join now. It's very easy. It's very intuitive to actually join yourself. So you guys just go ahead and do this. It's very easy. All you got to do is you click here, join the project, and you got to register. You have to join their Twitter, follow them on Twitter. You have to join their Telegram, which is fairly usual. You input your Telegram ID, and then you input your Twitter handle, and then you go ahead and tweet about them. Once you tweet about them, you send them the URL for the tweets that you just did, and then it gives you a ticket to be in this whitelist. Now, that being said, there is a whitelist. You're whitelisting yourself in the lottery right now, and there is an airdrop lottery. See if you have any winning lottery tickets. So I think I did it once and I only have one lottery ticket, so I am fairly sure I will not win anything. And then after that, there is a private farm where you can stack LP in the Grape USDC farm. After that, there is a public farm for Grape USDC when it goes public. Let's have a look at some of the pools on here and see if they are actually good. So liquidity, we have $500,000 in the Grape USDC farm and $300,000 in Grape USDT. Everything else is quite small. Grape in Sol is 100K, and after that, there's not much else. The APY on Grape USDC is 34% at the moment. Now, I don't think this liquidity pool actually plugs into Serum because when I had a look on Radium, it wasn't the same. You had to remove your Radium Grape USDC and come to the Grape Finance USDC and start farming in that area. All right, that's it. Let's move on to the next one. All right, let's look at the Solana Ignition Hackathon. It's finished for a while now. The voting is just about to be finished. I want to highlight some of the ones that I'm actually interested in myself. So the first one I think is the crowd favorite is MeanFi, probably because they're giving out an airdrop. Hey, so MeanFi we already saw. Let's go have a look at Scallop, which is I think gamification of DeFi. They are kind of doing the DeFi land application as well. And you can see here they have 161 hearts and 59 comments. It's a no loss lottery on Solana. Let's have a look at the next one. I covered them in an interview not long ago, and they are a decentralized raffle protocol. Have a look at Fluidity. Fluidity, I also interviewed myself. They are pretty awesome. They are out of Adelaide. It's a whole bunch of computer engineer students. Now, the way this Fluidity works is that you have your USDC and you swap that to wrapped USDC, kind of the FUSDC. Now, every time you actually use FUSDC, you have a chance to win millions and millions of dollars. Now, where does that actually come from? Because when you wrap your USDC, it actually goes to a lending protocol. Everyone who's using FUSDC at the moment, their USDC is actually earning in the lending protocol. And after a while, when you make a transfer, you have a chance to win the interest from that lending protocol. This is a great idea. I don't know I don't know which lending protocol they'll be using, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. The next thing that we're going to look at is GMI, gonna make it. They play games to prove that you own this NFT. It's kind of using this cyber resistance that we need really in Solana at the moment. Now, Muse is also very interesting. Muse is a African American comics and graphic novels. I love the videos that they made, and there's a whole bunch of people in America and Africa that are creating content but just don't get noticed. And I think this is a shame. We need to give them some love. Bias Game is good as well. It's an AI sport and collectibles game. They've got 73 likes and 36 comments. Superposition is a fixed income. Monstercat X is an NFT commerce platform. SOPI is DeFi for everyone, so it's easy to understand. And then Delta One. I love Delta One if it actually pulls it off. Now, they're doing delta neutral yield farming strategies. So what does that mean? You long a position, you short a position, you collect the interest from that, and that's your APY at the moment. So whatever happens to the price of the underlying asset you have, it doesn't matter because you're longing and shorting it and it kind of equals out. But at the same time, you get to collect the interest from that, and that turns into an APY for you. That's amazing. That's amazing. This is only something we can actually do in Solana because of the low transaction fees and the fast network. All right, so that's it. Those are my favorites. If you have some favorites, link it down here below as well. Let's have a look at the NFTs in Solana. What's happening? In the NFT space at the moment, we have the market cap at 800,000. That's not too bad. That hasn't moved quite much, even though Solana is hitting all-time high at the moment. Now, some of the floor prices for the iconic Solana NFTs have gone down, such as Solana Monkey Business. It's now at 176. Last I saw, I think it was about 230, which is incredible. DGen Apes at 49, Fract at 5.5. Remember, they're doing their Fract staking where you get access to some other NFTs, which is an interesting proposition in itself. At the moment, there isn't anything that really stands out here apart from the tungsten cubes. Now, this was trending on Twitter so much. People were going crazy for this because Anatoly was also tweeting about it. Now, as you can see here, look at the price increase. Its price change in the last 24 hours is 219%. And the floor price for the tungsten cube is 72 SOL. So the tungsten cubes, it was trending on Twitter. I don't really understand it. I'm going to look into it right after this video. Let's have a look at some of the upcoming releases on Solana. Most of them look like generic art. Now, the Anti-Artist Club is actually making a bit of noise at the moment. They have a 1 Solana mint price and the release date is 23rd. So today, if you're watching this video, it's probably minting right now. All the other art looks okay. There's nothing else that really stands out to me. Some of them are just copy-pasta ones. Crypto, Twitter, Fight Club, NFT. Really? I don't need it. Now, this one caught my attention. Artagon OG collection. 3.5k, deflationary, productive NFT collection will be the stepping stone for Artagon X. Every week, we mint designs submitted by creators and designers alike. Parts of the proceeds will be returned to the OG holders. The art looks nice. I'm going to have a look at them. They mint tomorrow. Won't give it too much attention because you know these. This is a South Park ripoff. And some of these just look like normal copy paste ones. Nothing serious about them, you know. Nothing serious. Like, look at this high resolution NFT. Like, they're even getting lazy with the names. Jesus Christ. Now, there was one more that I did see that caught my attention. Where was this? Wales Nation? No. It's okay. It's okay. There's heaps of NFTs. There's heaps everywhere. So remember, guys, you have to be very selective on what NFT you go to, on what NFT you want to buy with your precious Solana. Is your NFT going to outperform Solana in the long run? Are you sure about that? What's the community look like? What's the Discord look like? Don't look at their Twitter. There's so much hype going on Twitter at the moment. Look at their community. Look at the team. Are they public? Are they releasing stuff? Do they have a track record? This is the sort of stuff you need to look at when you're actually collecting NFTs. I'm a big fan of Star Atlas because the team is public, the NFTs are productive, that sort of stuff. So please make sure that you are confident in the NFTs you are going to buy, because these guys can just easily release NFTs and move on to the next project, and then you're stuffed. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching once again. Remember to use MeanFi, get your Grape airdrop, and so we can all get some value out of Solana. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Like and subscribe if you like the content so that everyone else can see the Grape Solana Alpha. Till next time, thanks for watching.